जय श्री कृष्णा फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू आज हितेश एस्ट्रोलॉजी. कृष्ण इज हैप्पीनेस, कृष्ण ही खुशी हैं जो ऑलवेज से. We'll continue with the Saturn's transit into Libra sign today and Libra ascendant. I have made videos earlier for Aries till Virgo. Please go and watch those videos and it will surely help you. And Saturn is transiting into its own sign Capricorn from January 24th and he'll be there till 2022 April, till the last actually. So April last. So he is going to be there and we'll see what are the results. Please do subscribe the channel, like and comment it, and please keep supporting. So today we will talk about Saturn's transit for Libra sign. For Libra, it's going into its own sign in 4th house. And for Libra sign or Libra ascendant people, Libra lagan people, Saturn is considered to be the most auspicious planet. So this is the first good point for you, one good point. And the second point is that Saturn in the 4th house, it makes Mahapurush yoga, that is called Shash Mahapurush yoga, and this yoga is equivalent to the status of a king. So here it wants to give you all the things that you want in your life. He makes your life king size, wants to make your life king size. So please take it with your open hands and open heart, and I'll tell you what will be the negative points afterwards. So, but before you should listen what are the good points that you are going to get in this Saturn transit, and in the last I'll tell you what are the remedies if there are some kind of obstructions you are feeling or having in this period. Please do watch the whole video. So you will be getting all kind of luxuries. You will be getting all kind of prosperity. Your strength will increase in every field. Strength will increase. Like you will be healthy also. You will be motivated. Your confidence will increase. You will get prosperity, happiness at home, at your work. You will get promotions. You will start new work. You will get new home also. If somebody is not having any home, this is the right time for buying a house. And then it is a time when you will find happiness with your spouse also. There will be love prevailing between both of you. It will be the most beneficial time. It will be the most beneficial time for your wife's or husband's career also, because it's going to skyrocket at this time. They are also going to do very well in their profession, in whatever professions they are. It is very best of the times for them also. It is a time when you will try to gain all type of knowledges. For students also it is the best time for competing, for going into any kind of examinations, and there like these 2.5 years will be like a boon, will be like a gift from Saturn, and your intellect will increase. You will try to gain all kind of knowledge, and for the normal general people also, they will try to gain all type of knowledge to improve themselves and to improve their social life and the professional life too. Whoever wants to go into the field of politics, it is the best time. You will get very much honor, prestige at this time. People will like you. So it is the most favorable time where you can start your journey in the political field. It is the time when you will get all kind of luxuries, cars, houses, servants will be very affirmative, and all the things that you wish will be fulfilled. Your actually wishes will be keep on increasing actually daily. You will get this much of opportunities into your life at this time when Saturn is transiting your 4th house, and that too when he is making such a beautiful Mahapurush yoga there. You will get all kind of happiness from your house. Your house will be actually very soothing place to go. Sometimes house you don't feel like going back to house. There are kind of problems going on. But at this time your house will be like the soothing place, most soothing place. Your parents' health will be fine. They will do good. Your children will do good. All the time, all the types of luxuries you can have. You can buy all kind of land. You can buy all kinds of vehicles, all kind of riches. You will have plenty to eat. All kind of traveling also. Your spiritual journey will also start. Your spiritual side will also grow. at this time. So in all the aspects of your life, in whichever you can think, it is the best of the time. You will become more positive, you will be more oriented towards doing service to others also for their benefits. You will actually be more disciplined at this time, you will be more structured at this time, more patience will prevail in you. So these are all the good qualities that you will get at the time when Saturn is transiting your 4th house. So it's all type of luxuries you'll actually be feeling sometimes or the other in this whole period like a king. Sometimes you'll feel that all your wishes are fulfilled. But what are the things that can actually hinder this Raj Yoga or can obstruct your happiness? Or what are the things that you need to change when Saturn is transiting your 4th house? Because Shastra says that when Saturn transits the 4th house, it is called Kantak Shani. Kantak means a thorn, so it can actually give you pain also, and that long lasting pain. So what are the problematic areas, and what are the problematic areas that can actually stop or obstruct your Raj Yoga? You should know that, and you should try to avoid them, and you should try to evade them. You should try to take them out of your life, otherwise it's going to keep on hurting you for all the period that is to come and for the future also. Because one thing I am telling for every sign and ascendant, this is the foundation time, this is the best time of your life when Saturn is transiting in its own sign. So make full use of it with open hands. Whatever it demands, please change that in your life, because as I have told, Saturn is the planet which work according to the karma. It gives results according to the karma, so you have to change it, otherwise it's not going to help you. So the first point is, if you are of a stubborn nature, please leave that immediately, because it's going to hamper your progress. If you are selfish, please avoid this habit. It's not going to help you. You will not get any kind of benefit. Think about others also. Think about yourself at the last now. Think about others, service to society, social, charity, home, mother, father. This is very important. Third point is, don't be cruel at any stage. Cruelty, yes, any kind of cruelty towards anyone, because sometimes when we actually rise, when we are getting happiness from all spheres of our life, so that time some kind of ignorance or idioticness comes to our mind, and we can behave in inappropriate manner sometimes. So please don't do that. Don't be cruel towards anyone. Always try to be nice to everyone, because these points Saturn does not like, and it's going to obstruct your Raj Yoga. It's going to interrupt it, and it's going to give you all kind of troubles. Instead of giving Raj Yoga, it's going to give you punishments of all the sorts. You can't think of it. Saturn is that much severe when it comes to give punishment. And one more thing that you should be aware of, that hunger, your hunger actually will keep on increasing, of getting more and more. Like, yes, maybe if you will get $100, you will actually think of getting 1,000, and when you will get 1,000, you will think of getting 10,000. So it's never ending hunger. So please be aware of that, where you have to put a full stop. Whether that kind of hunger is not hampering your life, or you are totally getting involved in that materialistic world. So please take that thing in record, that you have to behave sincerely. Don't run after money or material things that madly, that it can give you suffer, that it can make you suffer afterwards in some areas. And don't be stubborn, as I have told you. And any kind of ego at this time, yes, it can come, and it is going to come at this period in 4th house, because when you will get all the things sometime or the other. Maybe if we have felt that kind of pain from someone, we try to show them any kind of ego and all that. Don't do that. Leave the things, whatever has happened towards you, like whatever pain they have inflicted on you, leave that and move forward. It is a good time. Always try to be on the positive side. Forget everything and don't try to build any kind of ego inside you, because it's going to trouble you, it's going to make you suffer. The other point is always be connected to your dharma, to the spiritual path. Never leave that, because sometimes when we are in the happy times, we try to forget God. Never do that in this period. Saturn has a very keen eye on this, because as I have told you, he is a ascetic planet. He is a saint, Saturn. He does not like materialism, but still, if he is going to give you everything, but he wants what he thinks of you, he thinks of you is as same, like he wants you to be ascetic also. So that means he wants you to be nice, he wants you to be on the path of dharma always. So never forget dharma, never ridicule anyone, like any elders or gurus or temples. Never do that, and always try to be on the path of dharma. Then the other point is, don't strain your relationships with anyone. One means your wife, your partners, both of you, with your relatives, because if you do this in this time, your energy actually will be diverted into something else, and that are all the negative traits that I am telling you that Saturn actually has, and it gives when it travels your fourth house. So don't let it be a pain for you. So please avoid any kind of arguments, any kind of anger, any kind of ego issues with your partners, with your relationships, or with your partners in the business or colleagues in the service. Just avoid it. Be nice and polite to everyone, and things are going to be very smooth for you, and you will be a changed person actually after this transit. And the last one is, don't actually fall into any kind of deeds that are not to be done, that are wrong deeds, bad deeds, that is cheating anyone, backstabbing anyone at this time, or going into too much of drinking, any kind of extramarital affairs, because all these things are very negative, and Saturn does not like it, and it's not going to see it also into a very nice sense if you are keep doing it, or if you are doing it and now it is the time to stop immediately, otherwise it's not going to spare you. You have to actually take the rod from the Saturn then, otherwise. So we'll see what kind of profession they can choose at this time. Whoever actually, the new generation, whoever wants to go into any kind of fields, and the persons, Libra sign natives who are doing any kind of business, if they want to expand the business or new business if they can want to open, what are the fields they can choose for everyone. So it's very important you to listen this, whoever wants to actually set their professions. So Saturn actually indicates here that you can go into any kind of translators like business, the learning of languages, foreign languages, so you can be translators. You can go into archaeology department, you can do business of event management, you can do business of the tent, yes, the tent houses and all. It's a very nice business at this time. You can go into mechanical engineering or any kind of machinery work if it's related to business. You can be an insurance agent, or you go into insurance line for officers or anything, government service also. You can go into history as a subject, you can take political science, and you can sit for IS exam or higher bureaucracy, any higher exams in government. School, teachers, it's very preferable at this time, whoever wants to choose those kind of lines. Construction, real estate is the lines that Saturn indicates here. You can go into the business of spices, you can go into the business of perfume, you can go into the business of woolen clothes. Yes, all kind of woolen clothes you can, whoever wants to open a business, it's the nice time, best time, and you earn huge profit from it. You can go into business of oil, coal, steel, iron. You can go into business of silver. You can go into business of gold. You can go into business of water. anything related to water, maybe aquariums or water filter or anything, those kind of stuff, those businesses are very good. You can go into any kind of electronic items, electrical engineers, and then electronical items, anything. You can go into chemicals, selling chemicals, or being a chemical engineer. So all these sports actually also is the point here. You can go into sports also if you want to. It's one of the good areas here at this time. So these are all the professions from which you can choose, and you can set your life forward. You can set up a nice foundation for your future life here. Whatever you do, please be sincere. Please plan first whatever you are doing. Don't actually put all the money, all the resources at one time. Plan things, whatever money you have in hand. Strategize everything. Maintain a discipline in your work, whatever you are doing. Hard work is the key. Saturn is a hard working planet. He wants you to do hard work, and then he is going to give you all kind of richness. What are the problems? Like I've told you problems. So what are the remedies actually? What you can do if you are having any kind of problem? So here the first remedy is, and this is the most important one, that you have to respect your elders and parents. So it's very important. Shastra has also written that respecting parents is like respecting God, is respecting like your guru. So always respect all these four. And if in this period or before, like you are not doing it, if you are saying any kind of thing to your parents, so please take care of that. Don't do it, because Saturn does not like it. Maybe he is not in good terms with his father, but actually it's only to show everything, show everyone that how by actually maintaining a distance also from his father, he honors his father very much. Yes, so actually you should be very have a dignified relationship. If you have any kind of issues, if you have any kind of misunderstanding, if you have any kind of distances, still you have to maintain that regard, that discipline. So please always respect your parents in every means and try to make them happy always. Then if you are having any kind of problem, you should worship for any kind of goodness to goddess Parvati, Gauri, and you will get all the benefits. In time of problem, you can turn your head towards Lord Hanuman, Pavan Putra, and he is going to clear all the problems or any kind of obstructions if you are having. And always try to maintain, as I have told you, a discipline. Spiritual approach in your life from now onwards is very necessary. When Saturn is traveling, it's in own house, so it's going to judge you on that basis also. And the last one is that keep feeding rice to crow or buffalo. Yeah, this is the last one remedy. Rice to crow or buffalo. And I wish this period turns out to be fruitful for all the Libra signs and Libra ascendant people. Best of luck to you. Make good use of this period. This period is actually a lottery, and don't waste it. Grab it with your both the hands, and whatever negative points I have told you, please consider them very specifically and don't ignore them. Otherwise, you can feel the pain or problem. I wish not, and best of luck, and Jai Shri Krishna.